That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We are here for the big finale. Finale. All right, time to get those links up. We're earlier than expected. We are earlier. My plans got shuffled today. Sound test. My plans did, in fact, get heavily shuffled today. So I have more time than expected. As a result, whoa, links, please be cooperative. As a result, okay, link number 1, link number 2, link number 3. And link number 4. All right. There we go. Have our final session of Slide 2 Band of Themes today. So, hey bud, come here. Come here. Come cuddle. Come cuddle. He's bringing his legs. Oh, there he goes. Hello. Oh, you're very sweet. He's mad. He's mad. He's very mad at me because I opened the door to put the sign on the door, and he thought he was going to get to go downstairs and see the other kitty, but he's not. Because he can't go down and see that kitty unattended. No matter how much he might want to. Oh, thank you. Still kisses anyway, though. Yeah, so my plans got jumbled around today. So, in fact, we are going to finish Slide 2 today. This will be a pretty short session because it's just the last episode. So one final batch of bottle hunting. There will be none in Slide 3 for the record. Slide 3, I think Slide 3 is about the same length, but there's less episodes in it, for the record. Like, they're more elaborate episodes. Slide 3 has 6 episodes, I believe, plus a 7th one that's kind of like a more more elaborate one. I don't know how to make it make sense. It's not more elaborate. Actually, I think it's less elaborate because it's just mission after mission after mission. You don't get to like run around in like a open worldy out kind of thing. But yeah, the overall, I don't think the game is shorter. Interestingly enough, even though it has 2 less episodes, or I guess 1 less episode, depending on your perspective. Either way, I think the game's really good. But either way, this is about Slide 2. And Slide 2 is really, really good, as you've seen so far. And we're going to wrap it up today. Because this will be a shorter one, and I'm earlier than I expected. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do later. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Either I'll do a quiet little Mass Effect episode, or we'll just do a ton of Rivals, but I would kind of rather do something else today. Not that I wouldn't want to play Rivals today, it's just, it feels like a bit of a waste. I'm probably going to, I don't know if I'll be able to start a certain other thing that's happening. But I think it'll probably make a lot of sense. I think it'll make sense to do the thing I'm doing. That being said, if you'll excuse me for just a quick second, hopefully this doesn't kill the stream when I do this. That would be really awkward if it did that. I'm gonna insert a disc into my console. Just a little disc that I will not name because obviously this isn't running off a disc, so it shouldn't kill it. Oh, for fuck's sakes, the clock. Just want to let that install in the background. Oh my god, I didn't even realize that I was running Mass Effect off the data disk. That's funny. That is quite funny, actually. Stream paused, mic audio only. Good. That means it's working correctly and hasn't killed my stream. I didn't think it would, but fantastic. Okay. Let's see. Sorry, I was just checking something real quick. Let me see that download. Interesting. Interesting. Ready to install, huh? That's funny. That's only a 24-minute install. That's really generous, huh? Well, anyway. Yeah. Without further ado, I say we get started on Sly 2. And let's wrap this baby up in a nice little bow. Anatomy for Disaster. Wait, what's that? What's wrong, bud? Why are you crying? What's wrong? Where are you? Well, you couldn't find me? I'm right here. And he tackles me. Apparently he couldn't. Apparently that's just what it was. All right.
We were heading east across the Atlantic Ocean, stowaways on a giant airborne fortress. Though time was short, we made sure to study up on our unknowing host, Arpeggio. While attending a prestigious boarding school, the young Arpeggio excelled in all subjects, but he never managed to keep up with the other boys physically. Sadly, his wings, due to their small size, were useless for flight. Furious at his feeble body, he focused his powerful mind to search for a cure in the works of the Italian Renaissance masters. Their notebooks provided the springboard for this sinister young genius, and it wasn't long before the Claw Gang took him on as chief inventor. His talents must have been at work repurposing all the clockwork parts for their criminal schemes, and now this mastermind is in possession of all the parts. It's only a matter of time before he puts them back together. And when that happens, well, I'm not going to let that happen.
Sly Cooper and the gang in Anatomy for Disaster. All right, here is our final level. Temporal lock. Freeze time around the guards temporarily, at least. Yikes. Feral pounce. Oh, this is actually really good. Like, this is actually a really good skill, and it will vastly accelerate our timetable, but it's also obviously really expensive. Diablo Fire Slam. Used while carrying an enemy to create a deadly firestorm. I think it's just an upgrade on the the explosion thingy. Hey, that game I just installed is already done. That's good to know. All right, well, objective number 1 is battle time. Really, bro? What just fell? What are you doing? Jerk. Ooh, he just reminded me of something, though. Knocking shit off. Quickly go to Amazon. Check for... Wait, really? For real? Huh. Wait, deadass? Delivery of DualSense stick modules by January 25th to March 18th for Prime members. I mean, to be brutally fucking honest, that's still good. No, I don't want a protection plan. I just want it in my cart, please. Yeah, actually, I don't care how long it takes. Please put that in there right now. Holy shit. Bro, somewhere between Saturday, January 25th and Tuesday, March 18th. Bro, I don't even care. Like, honest to God, like, fucking, yes. Like, like straight up, just lock that shit down. Because that gives me the freedom to pop out one of the sticks that I have. Well, there I fucking go. Dude, that was on a whim. You have no idea how much of a fucking headache I just saved myself. Like, holy shit, dude. That makes me feel so much better. Wow. That means I can pop out a stick today now that I've secured one, you know? Wow. Ah. The DualSense stick modules are really hard to find, okay? They're constantly out of stock. I just bought two. Fuck it. Like, I don't care. I bought two. I assume they're not going to take the money out. That's actually not what I was going to check, though. I was actually going to check. He knocked off some Blu-rays on my shelf for My Hero to see if season 7 is actually like available for pre-order yet. Does not appear to be. I have to check that every now and then just so I'm like able to keep in mind when I should have money ready. Sorry. He reminded me, okay? Anyway, sorry. No one's watching right now anyway. It's not live. You just skip ahead. It's fine. Anyway, I'm so fucking glad I decided to check that, dude. That actually that makes me so fucking relieved. Also, yeah, we're on an airship. Like, what a cool final level. Oh, I actually got sticks locked in. And you might think, oh, but that's a big range for them to be coming in. Yes, it is. But you know what else? You know what else it is? Peace of mind. Knowing that I've locked them in. Also, if I put a stick in today, it's not gonna break in like what? Less than 2 months. You know what I mean? That being said, I am unfortunately at a place where like Rivals is so great, and I play it every day, that now I'm like actually gonna need to strongly consider not playing every game I play with the Edge anymore, and that makes me sad. Only games that actually could benefit from it, like anything with a reload, because I am actually at the point where reloading is now a back button thing, or a game with like a heavy dodge, like a Dark Souls, you know, like stuff like that. Whereas like something like this, I don't need it for, right? But it was nice. It was nice being able to have like the Banaki come on the back button or something like that. But I guess at the end of the day, it's about deciding what's actually like important, you know. I wish to God that these things were just in stock all the time and that they made an adequate amount of them, but they didn't. And that's not my fault. They could be making more money if they were. Yep. And next bottle, number 5. May I have what's in your pockets? All right. Oh. Ah! Were we already up here? I don't know. Did we check out on this thing? Hi, bud. Did he just fucking jump to his death? He did. Oh my god. Okay, no, so there's no bottle up here. Or I already got it. I don't even remember. Hi, sweet kitty. What are you doing? Do you want under? Is that what you want? Do you want under the blanket? Do you want under? Why are you staring at me like that? I filled your food. We just did your litter box. It's all clean. You simply want to cuddle. There you go. Then sit down. There you go. Nice and comfy. He's like right on me now, and I've now wrapped him up in blanket. He will be nice and warm now. These reflexes. And now he wants to. And now he doesn't want to. Now he's further climbing onto me. As if it was possible for him to go deeper. He has found a way. Okay, now it's a matter of getting up here somehow and then gliding down, I believe. Going up top, then gliding down, maybe? Damn. What do you mean y'all over there are running to? Come on, don't even play. Well, I guess we can't get up there just yet, huh? Okay, fair enough. I mean, that works for me. 11! I don't know why I had less than that. Or I thought I had less than that for some reason. Whoa. And he just explodes like in Conker's Bad for a Day. A game that I have become less and less fond of as I've grown older. Perhaps unshockingly? Just for context's sake, I think it's just the fact that, like, I sort of realized the most recent time I went through it, actually not even the most recent time, well, okay, the most recent time I went through it, I think I was still a little too young to even, maybe not even a little too young, because, like, it was when Rare Replay came out, so not at all. I should have picked up on it then, but it was the time after that. This is technically my last time I personally played Bad Fur Day was streamed, and it was lost to time now. It was when I played it on Social Anxiety with Hex. Oh, right. Back in the day, on Twitch, me and Hex had a show called Social Anxiety. Oh, God. Which was us doing this, but as a duo, where we would play games every weekend, like this, in this format, but on Twitch. And it would be us doing double streams of different games at the same time, right? It was fun, right? I don't know how many people really tuned in, right? But I liked it, and I don't think it really fell apart for any other reason than we were, you know, different amounts of free time, you know. Go on, bud. Go under. Go under. Or don't. Okay, that's also fine. He's so indecisive right now, just like his papa. But yeah, we would basically stream games that were like very different in genre. Basically, just whatever we wanted to stream that week. Whether it was something we had already started, it was never sequential, right? We would just play something for 2 hours. we kind of landed on we're gonna do it 2 hours every weekend. I think it was Saturday, and we would do that weekly, and that was fun. I miss it. But Hex has different free time needs now. To be fair, I'm also streaming way more than that now. So like, you know, like Hex would never be able to do what I do at this point, right? What I'm currently doing. But I do miss it. It was fun. I liked it. So if I was like, say, up here. No. You'd have to be getting up here somehow. But yeah, it was a fun show. We basically just, it wasn't sequential anything. We would just stream whatever. To the point where, and honestly, audio was also weird with it because like sometimes I would want to stream a game on the Xbox and I would stream it, and then all my audio and Hex's audio would be on Hex's stream, so you'd have to run them both at the same time. It was clunky, but it was just for fun. You know, it wasn't serious. Even now, I'm still struggling with how much this is serious versus how much it isn't. But at the same time, I don't know. I think overall, I think I still look back on those streams fondly. None of them are archived, unfortunately, because that was before we were doing that. I care a lot about the archives these days. I did not as much as I should have back then. It would have been nice to preserve some of that. One of my favorite ones we ever did was back when Overwatch was still hitting big, like it was new, right? And we were making fun of paladins every now and then on stream because it looked so derivative of it. Funny how the tables have turned on that, by the way. And we thought it would be funny. I kind of wish we could have preserved this one because it was particularly it was a good bit. We played paladins for 2 hours, never breaking kayfabe. Okay, we actually did in the last 10 minutes, where we were just like, yeah, the new Overwatch patch is here, and we just played it straight like it was the new Overwatch patch, and just didn't acknowledge for almost 2 hours that we were playing paladins. We were like, Mercy's feeling a little weird after this patch, but you know, I'm digging it. I'm seeing maybe it'll grow on me. It was a fun stream because we committed to it. We only committed to it so far, right? We did give up the ghost in the last 10 minutes and then laughed about it, but like, I still think that was a very fun stream. There was a lot of fun stuff going on in that. To be fair, Hex probably wouldn't want those streams preserved. It's probably just me that thinks it would be neat. Oh my god. Because there was, Hex was at a very different point in their life emotionally with different people. And those archives would represent that time, and they probably wouldn't want that. So, even if I did have that footage, I might be hesitant to put it up. I don't, either way, so it doesn't really matter. But it's probably for the best for that reason, that it's not preserved. You know what I mean? Not that Hex would really go back and look at it. That being said, you could probably argue that, if not more so, about all the D&D footage, and that's all still on my channel, right? You know, like, I figured that's, ultimately for the best, you know? Hex has certainly never asked me to take down any of the D&D footage, so maybe I'm actually being presumptuous, because the D&D footage, now that I think about it, would represent the same stuff with the same people, so maybe I'm actually thinking about it too much. I'm starting to remember that I think there's a skill you can't... I feel like you can't get all the bottles on this level until you get a certain skill. 1 second, let me verify this. Let me see if I'm crazy. Let's see. fly to anatomy. The disaster bottles. Yeah. Ah. Right. You can get some of these things easy. Okay, no, I was actually wrong. There's a job where you get a thing called the mega jump, but it's temporary to that job. But you can also get these things with things like Bentley's hoverpack or the turnbuckle launch with Murray, but also the Pharaoh Leap once I get it. So I may end up going back to base and purchasing that Pharaoh Leap soon enough for the sake of being able to come back. To be fair, there's still a lot of space for us to work on what we currently have, so let's just keep moving. Apologies that this final bottle collecting apparently is going to be one of the most arduous from the looks of things. But, I mean, also, it could be worse, right? Son of a bitch. Wait. Oh, the slidey thing. Not a walkie thing. That's neat. That the angles matter. Oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Good. I think, I come to think of it, actually, you know what? I think on Social Anxiety, I did do something sequentially. Hex mostly didn't. Like I mentioned, Conquer. I did do a full playthrough of Conquer on there, but it was interesting because it was mostly Hex telling me that they didn't like it, that they held up, and I was kind of like, not trying to convince them, but like, oh no, it's fine. Oh right, I just realized I never actually got to the point of that story, which was why I'm not as big on Conquer now. And the reason for that is the last time I did go through it, I just kind of realized, like, man, pretty much every joke in this game is, haha, isn't it funny how the woman was viciously massacred? And it's like, huh. And I was like, no, surely they're not. Oh, that's the butt of almost every joke. Huh. Like, so many of them are like that. Even like Barry's lesson, like, it's all very like, yeah, obviously, oh yeah, some people will probably say, yeah, but Conquer is supposed to be offensive. And it's like, yeah, that's fair. It is. I understand that. But like, there's probably a difference between being offensive and like, very one note, and also like, I don't know, man. I don't think the joke's that funny the first time, right? But like, it's a lot less funny the 18th time you tell it if that's your only joke. And at a certain point, you got to start wondering, okay, wait, is this a joke or do you actually hate women, Christy? Or what's up? What's up with this? You might have some issues. You might have some issues. He does have some issues, is the answer. He actually had a lot of issues. That's beside, and that's not even beside the point. Actually, no, I was going to say it's beside the point. It's not besides the point. It is the point. He had a lot of issues with women. That was perhaps unshocking when I discovered that, you know? So, whatever. I don't know. It's tricky, you know? Because, like, so much of that game is either, haha, big tits, or, haha, woman dying horribly. And it's like, hold on. These two things constantly existing in a vacuum may be telling more of a story than I'm realizing. Was sort of the realization I had. It's supposed to be quiet. Oh yeah, the Switch 2 was announced today. Bro, come on, be serious. The Switch 2 was absolutely announced today as promised by Nathan Hayes. Shouldn't have doubted him. But also, it is like Nintendo to just not say, hey, guess what, tomorrow? Or just drop it like it's hot. Casually showed off a new Mario Kart with 24 players as if that's not like the biggest immediate system seller thing of all time. I actually kind of think they're going to call it Mario Kart 10. I don't think they're going to call it 8. I think they're going to just say, World Tour. The phone one. That was 9. I'm like, alright, fine, fair enough. If you really want to call it 10 for the Switch 2, fair enough. That'll probably get more butts and seats than 9, wouldn't it? Ow. So yeah, Switch 2. It looks neat. It looks like a new Switch. They didn't really show anything else. What we were told it was going to be hardware, more than anything, and it was hardware. It was not no software at all, other than kind of casually just showing footage of Mario Kart. But I guess a more proper reveal of that later. Nothing wrong to say about that, other than terrified the tariffs are going to make that the U.S. tariffs are going to make that thing way too fucking expensive. Way too fucking expensive. And that's just unfortunate. Because I really don't know how a $700 US Switch is going to do if Trump ends up kind of forcing that to be a reality because of the parts cost. That would be extremely bad for everyone. Nintendo included. Nintendo especially, because they would like that thing to sell units, and it will not at $700 US. By the way, that specific number is not like a real number. It's not a thing I've seen somewhere. It's me saying, since that is something that's a very real possibility because of the nature of the tariffs, that's kind of where my head's at right now, because Nintendo kind of can't afford to come out underneath it if they're going to lose money, or worse, have to up the price later, which means they would have to lead with it high, and if anything, drop it down later to what they wanted it to be. You know what I mean? And that would be a rough situation for everybody, because Nintendo really needs that thing to take off. They need that thing to not be a huge misfire, and if it is because of the price situation, then cool. Trumbull would have fucked over Nintendo, much like he's fucked over everybody else, but I mean, that doesn't seem to bother most Americans anymore. That's fine. Yeah, they just give up. I hear a bottle. Is that a bottle I hear? Problem is, this stage has a lot of sound, so it's harder to detect it. Let's see. Hard to believe there's over 1,000 VODs on this channel, dude. That's crazy. How many hours is that? It's interesting, especially because I kind of consider, what would I say? What would I would kind of consider the Persona 5 Tactica playthrough. Would that be the start? Yeah, I would consider that, yeah. The Persona 5 Tactica playthrough onward to be like a, the sort of soft restart for the channel, you know? I kind of consider that to be a bit of a restart point, you know? In the sense that, oh yeah, there's a whole lower area down here. In the sense that, like, I now feel a lot more comfortable to just go Yeah, the channel is a different thing now. It's in a different era. You know, I used to be doing this more generally. Now I'm doing it more seriously. Although I would say things have not truly changed until the last 6 months, where I got to this house, to my new home. Ow! Right? I don't think things truly changed until then, right? But at the same time, I also kind of think that like I sorry, I got a little distracted there. I also think that that the channel has been, yeah, I would call it a soft reboot. You know, it's been, now that I'm in a place that I can treat this more seriously, I'm trying to do so, right, and take it in a better direction. Also, these playthroughs are like, right now, especially, we're doing a bunch of things that are like super essential and beloved to me, right? Like we're hitting all the notes of things that I truly love and want to do, you know. Things I never thought I would do on camera, like Kingdom Hearts, like Persona. I mean, Jesus, I did a fucking full playthrough of Persona 3 Reload, a remake of probably the most important game I've ever played, arguably, if not KH1. But also, I also did KH1, and maybe KH2 is the more important game to me overall. But I don't get to that one without one. So like, it ends up kind of working out a certain way, you know. We're doing all the important stuff, and I mean, I'm planning to start a very big thing very soon, in the sense of like, I kind of think the channel needs to just have an ultra ongoing thing, right? Yeah, you know, even beyond even beyond like a Baldur's Gate that's eventually going to also be here. But I also think that'll probably take the slot of like the big thing on the channel, right? As opposed to like Mass Effect, right? Because Mass Effect is a great thing to have on the channel, but I hear about all. Oh wait, this might actually be the way. Yeah, I think this is the way. Mass Effect will be on the channel, of course. We're not doing Mass Effect 1 straight into 2 immediately. I've said that already. We're doing Mass Effect 1. By the way, I hope it's obvious I'm trying to fill time while I find these bottles, and that's why I'm saying a bunch of nonsense right now. But, you know, and that we're going to actually be talking about the game once we're, like, you know, doing stuff from the game. That being said, yeah, I may actually need to get a guide for these last ones. I probably should have done it in general to begin with, but, yeah. Then again, yeah, I think the Feral Leap will allow me to do this here. We're not jumping straight from Mass Effect 1 to 2. There will be a break. I do want to get some Baldur's Gate shenanigans in here. While the game is still relatively hot. Oh, hello, Kermit. Jumping very suddenly into a question. But are they be stuck in the Walking Dead universe or the Last of Us universe? Well, I have been... Let's see. I've only played the Walking Dead games. And technically, I've only played Season 1 and 2, and then I've watched Season 3, not 4. Again, the games. I haven't seen any of the show. But The Last of Us seems like a much worse one to be stuck in. Well, it's tricky. What I know of the zombies in Kirkman's Walking Dead is that it doesn't matter how you die, you are coming back. But to be fair, Last of Us isn't really that different in that department. Wow, that was a good hook. Last of Us also kind of has that, like, no, if you're gone, that's it, you know? You know? Well, actually, no, wait. Last of Us, if you die, you're dead. They can't reanimate a corpse, correct? If I'm not mistaken, I think. It's been a bit. I might also do those games at some point. Why not? Probably on a Grounded. Yeah, Grounded would be the way to go for on camera, I think. I don't know. Of the two, it's a good question. It seems like Last of Us minute to minute sucks harder. At least there are some people in the Walking Dead universe that are like a little better. No, that's probably also not true. I don't know. I don't know if I'm qualified to answer this question since I have less exposure to the other. Let's see. Would personally choose The Last of Us. As in, you would choose not to go to that one because it's worse, or you think it would be better just to go to that one? Probably the latter, right? You're saying that would be less bad. What drives it over the line for you? What swings it in the direction of no, the Walking Dead universe is worse? Very curious. Because again, I've only gone into the games a certain degree. Odds are better on The Last of Us. Interesting. Fair enough. That's interesting. How many are left? We have 2 left. Okay, 2 left. Well, if I recall, one of them again is up there, and I can just kind of hover back up there with Bentley. And I think the other one we identified, if I'm not mistaken, and I think it was over here. And I think we could probably also do that with Bentley or Murray if we need to, or go get Feral Leap. Well, no matter what happens to you in The Walking Dead, you will turn. Rough. It's pretty rough. That makes sense. Makes sense. It's gonna get you, no matter what. One way or another. It's gonna find you. It's gonna get you. Anyway. That's my one musical reference for the year. I hope everyone enjoyed that. But yeah, the channel's obviously in a sort of a soft reboot era, and I think that's been fun. Especially because I have a lot more leeway now. Oh, right, anybody that watched, or does watch, or will watch the Rival stream from the 15th, which is yesterday, on the VOD, I will quickly say, obviously I ended up in a bad mood at a certain point in that stream, because of the laptop situation, where it just decided to do its soft crash on me in the middle of recording, and that aggravates me to no end, because I really do need to be able to see the stream and monitor it. And the way it decided to do updates in the middle of it without my consent felt just awful, and like the worst shit ever, and that just really soured me. Beyond that, there were a little bit of tensions in the group as well, but I think it's mostly okay. I think the main thing for me is just like, man, I was having a rough go of it once that thing happened. I want to do a better job today. If whatever we stream, whether it's Rivals or it's something else, I might also just need a break. Not like a streaming break. Like, I'm still gonna keep doing stuff because gotta keep things growing to a certain extent. Oh my god! But I think maybe after we're done this, boy, I'm having to fill so much time because of these bottles by talking. It's kind of rough. I know where one is. I just need to like hear that tinkle for the last one. The tink tink tink. Consent matters. Yes. Yes, it does. Right. I guess a slight follow-up to something that did come up on yesterday's Sly stream for the sake of the VOD. When I went to look up Tiger Direct, which was the place that one of the lovely people downstairs recommended to me in terms of looking for like a replacement laptop, which was after the stream. And boy, after that stream and after that happened on me, I was like, fuck this piece of garbage. I'm going to do the research right now. I discovered the news reports that basically said Tiger Direct shut down in 2023 in March, and I'm like, oh. Ooh. So the guy that I was asking also must not have known that. So that sucks. So back to square zero, because I am not a hardware guy. I do not know shit about upgrading or building a PC or anything like that. I just need a solid laptop that'll work for a while. If it can run games from like even the last 5 years, that would be awesome. You know, I would not personally feel a need to go beyond that, you know. It works for me utterly and completely, no issues, none at all. But at the same time, obviously I still want to make it work. I'm not a big PC gamer person. If I was going to PC game, to be honest, I'd probably be more likely to just get a Steam Deck. But nonetheless, yeah, so that bottle's over there. I need to get the Feral Elite before I can get that. You see that they're going to add Professor X? Yes, I did. I actually shared a video to my friends in our little group chat this morning, which was a video of a quote-unquote leaked Professor X gameplay, which was someone basically just modded a wheelchair onto Iron Fist, so he's doing his ultimate, and he's just rapid punching, and it's like, and I think it's captioned like Professor X if he stopped fucking around, and that was pretty good. That was pretty good. It also had some music over it that I recognized, but now I'm unable to process what that music was. It was also very funny. It was on like Facebook or something like that. So, which I have a weird relationship with, in that it's like the primary way I can reliably talk to friends through Messenger. But obviously, man, it's a cesspool. Like my feed doesn't work anymore. Like, and I don't even mean, I mean literally, like that shit just don't work anymore. Like comments don't show up on my notifications ever. So if anybody does, I just don't see it unless I like actively go look. Oh wait. I hear you. Down there? Yep. Okay, good. Guess what? Guess what? He says gently. Damn. The Last of Us remastered on PS4 looked like shit. It didn't at the time, but compared to the remake, of course, yeah. Looked quite nice for the time. It looked quite nice, but yeah, obviously that PS5 remake's pretty damn good. Especially because I don't know if you have a monitor that can run at 120 hertz like mine can, but it also looks really nice that way. That being said, I did not do a full playthrough of that. I got my monitor after I played part 1, but I did play part 2. Like I did play the remaster of part 2. At unlocked frame rate 40 hertz, and it did look, sorry, not 40 hertz, 120, and it looked fucking incredible. It genuinely was so smooth. Oh god! Actually, you know what, to be fair, this is the point where we can just go off and trade in a bunch of our shit, get the feral leaf, and then get that bottle, and then we're good to go. Also, man, that took 47 minutes. That's the longest bout of bottle hunting in a bit. But also, it's the last level, so it's kind of fair and expected. Unfortunately, I only have a PS4. I really want a PS5 though. Oh, the way you kept calling it Part 1 made me think you were talking about the PS5 remake, it being the one you were playing. Because that is actually the way they titled that. The remake is actually, they called it Last of Us Part 1. Like that's the actual title on the box, was Part 1. So I got a little confused, but that's also fair. Well, we're now at the point where, with the PS5, we're like, you know, you can get the cheaper model, you know, without the disk drive or with. I would recommend a model that doesn't need a disk drive built, popped in, because you're probably going to want it eventually anyways. But in general, yeah, there we go. There we go. Feral Pounce is kind of vital. Let's do that. Good. That should be enough. But I mean, it's a pretty good time to pick one up, especially like the way Plus has been building out. It's been pretty great overall. Not always the most consistent, but they've certainly been doing a much better job with Plus Premium recently, especially. I mean, I would hope that's obvious from the fact that I'm currently playing Sly 2. Like, this wouldn't be possible if they didn't suddenly start getting us PS2 games that I actually like adore and love. Because I'll be honest, I was more of a PS2 guy. I didn't have a lot of PS1 games other than Spyro and a little bit of Crash, but those were kind of my only exposures. So let's see, can I make this work? Maybe, sort of. There. Thank God. And we're good. And we are now full speed ahead to the end of Sly 2 Band of Thieves. All missions from here on out. Once again, as a reminder, we are here to stop Arpeggio from taking all of the clockwork parts and using them to do, well, something. We don't really know yet. We would be forgiven for assuming it was rebuild the big bastard.
My instruments have picked up
I'd
large
agree.
magnetic
A
fields
PS2 and a Wii growing
radiating
up
from
and
the
loved it.
inside
Yeah,
that
they were really
plant.
good systems.
If Arpeggio's already started reassembling Clockwork, that's where you'll find him.
Sounds good. I'm on my way.
Don't waste any time.
Sly, what's going on with your hat?
Get to the blimp and
Whoa!
take some recon photos.
Can I see that again? Oh my god, this fucking stick on this. This isn't even the Edge controller, by the way. This isn't even the Edge controller. This is a standard DualSense.
Sounds good. I'm on my way.
Yeah, whatever, for whatever
Don't
reason, his
waste
hat
any
just
time
like
here, Sly.
bumps up.
Get to the blimp
That's
and
funny.
take some recon photos. To build the plan, we need to know how close they are to reviving Clockwork.
Relax, Bentley. I've got it under control.
All under control, he says. All under control. All right. I have a playthrough of Spider-Man 2 on the channel. I wonder if I should maybe at some point, if they, whenever they announce Venom, which we know is coming, like that Venom game, the standalone Venom game, I'm probably gonna do like a Road to Venom style streaming thing where we like play remastered Miles and then 2 again. That might be something I'll do. Because that would give me a playthrough of 1, it would give me a playthrough of Miles, and it would also revisit 2 again. Although I kind of might revisit 2 earlier too, like I might even do it soon.
Calm down, Bentley. He might be in one piece, but he doesn't appear
Kind of want to.
You know, alive. Let's stick to the format here. How about some recon photos?
You're right. We need to be informed to create a plan of action. Try to get a shot.
I guess I'll quickly remind that my first playthrough blind of Spider-Man 2 is on the channel. Like the whole thing. I streamed the whole thing. It was one of the first games recently that I did like a full playthrough of that was like uninterrupted. Alright, Electro platform. Revive Clockwork. I crave chaos. Well, have I got some news for you? Because that multi-generational hater is most definitely in one piece right now. Eggs. Oh. Wait. Need to learn to move up. Okay, fine, fair enough. Woo! Stealthy.
I'm sensing radioactivity from inside those mech eggs. I wouldn't
Mech eggs. Okay. Hey there, big guy.
Clockwork appears completely inanimate. We still might have a chance.
He's not his old, angry, screaming self. Cooper, I will destroy you and your little eggs. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Oh, I forgot about the end of that stream for the first game when I played that clip of the fucking TikTok voice lady reading the Am speech from I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, which is peak comedy. Hate! Every nano angstrom that I feel in my circuitry. I can't fucking deal with it. In general, if you're not familiar with I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, it's very good, and the original book is like proper ass literature. Like, it's a really incredible short story. The author is a psycho in the best way. he reads that shit out loud in the audiobook. If you've never read the book, go listen to the audiobook. You can find it on YouTube for free. That's where I found it. Like, I just listened to it on YouTube. The guy that narrates the audiobook is the author of the book. And he's a psycho in the best way. He sounds like a insane person, which works perfectly for that story. And also, the game, the point-and-click adventure game from the, like, 90s, I think, is also fucking great. What else do you want me to take photos of? There's just one way to get close.
Neela?
Yeah, he does.
Neela's here too! There he is.
He's looking right at me.
Mastermind behind
But
this
the
flip
glass in
and
here
the
is shitty, I
source
guess,
of
so.
all our problems.
Oh, also, I don't think I said it on stream yet, but pull one out for David Lynch. I know I don't tend to like to keep these, like, too based on current shit, but, yeah, that sucks.
I can't believe it! She must have been working with Arpeggio all along! I don't need to study those photos to see the writing on the wall. Clearly, Neela and Arpeggio have conspired together to rebuild Clockwork, and it looks like they're dangerously close to realizing their goal.
Look, Bentley, I know it's not your style, but I need a quick plan of attack. Try to think of a way, any way, to stop Clockwork from getting reassembled.
Well, those magnetic inducers seem to be holding the parts together. If you reverse their polarity, it should pull Clockwork apart. Unfortunately, the inducer speed control station is locked down tight. Pickpocket keys from the 4 patrolling guards to get at it. Then you'll need to manually reverse the polarity of each inducer deck at the top of their rotation.
Consider it done.
Okay. Thank you. Now, can I kill them? Yes, wonderful. Violence is now authorized, Fly. That feral leap is so good, by the way. Look at that. Look at the ground I can cover like that. It's godlike. It's crazy they only give it to you on the 3rd level. I think in the final level they only give you this leap. It's so good at covering ground quickly. And painlessly. It doesn't even cost energy. Like, my energy bar is not being used by using this. It's free. It's so good. It's borderline busted, even.
Now get to the speed control station to slow down the spinning inducers.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to touch Clockwork right now either or walk across them, so let's avoid that. Oh, over there, I say. Let's avoid running on his back if we can avoid it. Superstition and all that. Like stepping on the sidewalk cracks. You just don't want to try it. You don't want to risk it.
Now that the inducer decks are spinning slower, get up there and reverse the polarity of each deck.
It's bad juju. Sorry, wait, that might be culturally insensitive. It's bad mojo. Wait! I can't believe that counted! But for some reason it did! Yeah, it's probably safer to do it like this, huh? Although I'm gonna have to wait for it to come back around. So, how you guys been? How's your day been, guys? Filling time, filling time, filling time. Listen to that core theme, that like it's so. I miss things having dedicated themes It was so nice. It's not that things don't have themes anymore. That's a silly way to put it. It's just I find that it's so rare to find truly iconic pieces of music these days that's like new outside of like Persona. It's one of many reasons why that and Yakuza have been, and Kingdom Hearts are like very big to me. That's primarily the music. Is always knockout punch, and it's just so hard to find that these days in most things. Like there's a lot of, I would refer to, I'm gonna say something that's like probably like very maybe controversial in some ways. I'm so sick of what I would refer to as orchestral slop music in the sense of like something that's just like it's hard to really quantify, right? Because like things like I think of, a majority of games from the last like 10 years or so, if when you think of their soundtracks, like you don't tend to think of like big sweeping things that you remember. You think of music that's blaring, right? I'm just gonna pause this and finish this thought because it's actually a pretty important scene. Like rare examples like God of War 2018, I think that's a great soundtrack because there are parts of it that I remember, right? But like there's so many things that you've watched or seen that have soundtracks that are just happening, but you don't remember it afterwards. And I think that's the mark of a bad soundtrack, is something that doesn't bring you back to it. A good soundtrack is a track that you can hear and it brings you back to that moment, right? Like when you hear The Other Promise from KH2, you're thinking about those scenes. The shit matters. When you're thinking about any battle track in any theme, you can think of times you were in those worlds. In Yakuza, every battle track is like a fucking memorable moment, right? They are memorable. They bring you back to those things. They give you those feelings immediately. They're so good, right? Whereas like you hear something like, I don't know, like it's this thing, right? I can't name any because inherently we're talking about things that like aren't that memorable, right? Like, and tons of great things are also like guilty of this, right? There's more generic stuff every now and then, and not everything needs to have every track be a banger, right? You know, like you can't all be Persona, right? But like it matters when you have tracks that matter and they feel very memorable, right? But I would say a majority of this shit is memorable. Having a leitmotif, by the way, like this game has, the banana that you keep pulling back to, that's the sickest shit ever. It's the best, right? When I think of the Shadow of Shadow of the Colossus, I think right, like that. It brings you back there. I skimmed over certain portions of this track, but you get the idea, right? Music matters, and I feel like it's so consistently undervalued some days. Man, I should play that Shadow of the Colossus remake on the channel at some point, shouldn't I? It's so fucking good. Anyway, let's get back to it. This is a big thing.
The magnets have been reversed. But by Jove, it seems to have locked.
Leitmotifs are really good. Use them. Have a core theme that you reference constantly. It makes all your music more memorable. So stealthy.
Sly Cooper! Of course this would be your doing.
Ah, Mr. Cooper. No doubt you believed a reversal would pull the old bird apart, eh? But it seems to have had quite the opposite effect. I'm truly grateful. When fully powered up, I'll join myself to its circuits and be born anew!
All this because you can't fly. You're pathetic.
Immortality! Immortality is what I seek. The other Claw Gang members were much too short-sighted. They were satisfied using the clockwork parts to drive their various trivial schemes. But not me. No. I saw them for what they really were. The keys to life eternal.
So, what? You had Neela put me on the scent back in Cairo, and then waited while I stole the parts from the other Claw Gang members. All the while not arousing any suspicion that you were behind it all?
You make it sound easy, Cooper. I had to carry your pathetic gang through that first set of heists.
Yeah.
I was overjoyed when Arpeggio let me toss you in jail. I could finally go after the parts myself.
Ah, but acquiring all the parts was only half the equation. Think, Cooper. What kept Clockwork alive for thousands of years?
He was fueled by his hatred for my family.
Yeah. A multi-generational hater.
Hatred. Putting his gears and wires together was child's play compared with accumulating that much hatred.
You can't make people hate.
Oh, my poor naive boy. My meticulous mind has found a way. As your hippopotamus friend will attest, spice consumption makes you both angry and susceptible to hypnosis.
Oh.
The Contessa, hypnotist extraordinaire, devised a way to command people through the use of flashing lights. I've created this blimp to be a massive transmitter of those precise light frequencies. The only problem I faced was finding a suitable source of light waves.
The Northern Lights. You've been collecting Northern Light energy so you could hypnotize everyone beneath the blimp.
Ah, hypnotize those who'd eaten food covered in illegal spice. Thank goodness for Dmitri. Through his nightclub, he got the whole city to consume the spice.
You're going to Paris to unleash a hypnotic light show of hate. That's outlandishly cruel.
Cruel, perhaps, but necessary to give Clockwork his spark of immortality. Ah well, my new body awaits me. Be a dear, Nina, and keep him covered. Ta-ta!
Stupid arpeggio. I double-crossed the Cooper gang, Interpol, and Carmelita. What made you think I wouldn't do the same to you?
I mean, she's not wrong. Oh.
This is preposterous.
Like everything else in Hollywood, they went and rebooted it with a woman.
Immortality, I demand.
That's like the funniest JJ podcast in that Spider-Man game. It's so on point. By the way, she just ate his ass. You gotta have a better name than that, though, girl. That's not good. It's really not it's really not. It's not hitting. Clockla is not hitting. Well, that could be an issue.
As we all know, things are looking grim. Neela has joined herself to the Clockwork frame, and the Union has produced Clockla. She's out and free to terrorize the world. This blimp is still in motion to Paris. I can only assume Arpeggio's autopilot will activate the hate hypnosis light show. If that happens, there'll be no stopping Clockla. She'll be immortal. But we still have a chance. In her new form, she'll need to draw a lot of energy from this blimp's engines to stay strong. If we can disable the engines, that should be enough to weaken her to a state in which we can attack. Getting at these engines will require all three of us to work together in perfect harmony.
What about moderate
We've
harmony?
had some tough jobs in the past, but they were just the warm-up round for what we'll be going through tonight.
All right. What do we got? Let's see. Anything from Murray first? We got a Murray. Charge TNT run. I like. By the way, I like these gimmick names. Real quick. It's like this. It's like comic books shit. Like it's Murray / Slide Tag Team / Bentley Conspire, Bentley / Murray Team Up. It's fun. It's a good gimmick.
Murray, it looks like I'm gonna need some help getting into that engine room.
Happy to help.
Bentley tells me that the door to that room is locked down by wall-mounted power stations located throughout this blimp. I'll need you to take out all the power stations and then pry open the door by hand.
No sweat, Sly.
Okay. Damn. Nope. Well, bam. It'd be pretty crazy if I could hit that from here. Yo. Gotta hit that man's with a man's. Did that look like the right direction to you, Murray? It didn't to me. What? Did I forget something essential? I actually think I might have. Is this not a matter of throwing shit at them? Oh, it is. It is. Okay, we're good. Yeah. There we go. Come here. Hey! That ain't nice. That also ain't nice. Ooh, careful. Fine. Actually a pretty tricky move, honestly. That's fine. Really? Bro. Come here. Make me a steel omelet. Destroy 5 metal eggs in your episode. I don't know why I kept trying to force my way through that, honestly. Good.
Come on back and pry it open.
There. Oh boy, alright. We're actually at 1:14 already on the stream. It's a little longer than I expected. It's mainly bottle stuff, to be honest. Kind of funny when you think of it that way. Oh. Wait. Wait, that might actually work. Hey, there we go. Slick. As slick as this big guy can be. There we go. Wonderful. Fantastic.
Careful, Sly. This place is packed with laser security. First, you'll need to make your way to the far end of this room. Then jump up to the second level to get at the engine room control center.
Sounds good to me. Jesus, look at this shit. Oh wait, I'm doing this wrong. Whoa! Just the addition of that little side jump animation or the back jump, like, they are so good for style and flair.
Alright, the control center is opposite your position in the room. With the well-timed...
Damn.
Alright, the control center is opposite your position. Alright, the control center is opposite your position in the room.
That's fine. That's not fine.
Alright, the control center is opposite your position in the room. With some well-timed spire jumping, you should be able to get access.
Oh. Woo! Tight. Hey, look what we found.
That Arpeggio really knew his encryption algorithms. As it stands, I'm only 86.5% convinced the code to the vault is 725.
Hey there. Shadow power.
You've gotten the shadow power move.
Which is what again? Is that invisibility, by chance? In fact, it is. I absolutely forgot they gave that to you at all in this game.
That's lights out for this engine.
Thank God we're allowed to just leave now, too. Helpful. The TNT run one should be next, I think, because that's closer.
This engine room is locked down tight. Since we can't get in, I figure we'll have to destroy it from the outside.
I hope you're carrying some heavy explosives, Bentley, because that engine isn't small.
It just so happens that there's a ready supply of explosives already available on the blimp. Walk one of these TNT barrels up to that engine room to destroy it.
Sounds easy enough. What's the catch?
It sure does.
The initial payload in that TNT barrel won't be powerful enough to do the job. If you pick up 3 magnetic chargers, you should achieve the necessary blast force to destroy the engine. It's simple, really. Just get close to the chargers, and they'll automatically attach to your barrel.
All right, let's blow stuff up.
Hopefully not myself. Thank you for your generous donation. You know what, that's kind of fair. Thank you. Back up slowly. Nailed it. Slick. Not slick. Yeah, jumping up for any reason detonates it, so I'm not getting those packets. God damn it. Physics. Where'd this explosive barrel come from? Oh well. Bro. Sorry, wait, what is the way up again? It's not actually to go around, is it? That would be kind of wild. It is, isn't it? Okay, fair enough. Well, damn. Perforation test failed. Bro. There she is, by the way. Bro. Okay, this is gonna be weird. Ooh. Had to scrape that a little bit. Fuck. Like just at the edge, huh? I think the way to do this coming up is... Yes, this is it. Sorry, a little hand cramp. Dude, you have no idea how relieved it makes me to know that I can just pop in that new stick into my edge and just let it ride. Like, that's gonna make tonight so much more tolerable. It's the one on the right, so we gotta go all this way now. I can't tell if he's an idiot or clumsy. Maybe those are the same thing.
That should be the last time anyone puts that engine to use.
Oh yeah. All right. Bye-bye. Oh! Gotcha. Oh yeah, right. Trivialize the stage. Is it up above? I feel like it might be above. Yeah, it is. All good.
To disable that engine room, you and I are going to have to work together.
Happy to have you along, Bentley. What do you need me to do?
Pickpocket the guard's keys to the engine room. Once you've got the door open, I'll take over.
Okay, you should take your position. It's not gonna take me long to lighten these guys of their keys.
Alright. You first. Thank you. Oh well, there we go. Oh boy. Man. I'm thinking about that music stuff again. Like, how much I think music just matters to me in ways I didn't realize in games, in media in general. Music can straight up bring a moment to life in a way that, like, it just can't without, you know, like, certain moments from, like, My Hero, for example, like, without, like, that incredible soundtrack by Yuki Hayashi, you know, stuff like that is obviously super, super vital to being able to make this shit work. And if you don't have it, sometimes you don't have it, you know, like you're missing the whole piece. I'm sorry, where's the, oh, I see the issue here. I'm seeing the issue here. Oh my god, he killed him. He fucking killed his friend. Okay, bye now. Now I'm done. Yikes. One and two up there. There we go. Okay. Last guy's up here, so we want to go this way. Bro. Climb up here. Thank you. Over there. Damn. Bye. See ya.
Okay, Fly, I'm waiting by the engine room door.
Oh god. That one, got it. Look at this. Running is now irrelevant.
Okay, Bentley, you're on.
I'm looking at these blueprints, and I think you've got to shoot out all the bulbs with your dart gun to get up to the second level. Here's the hard part. Once you shoot a bulb, you'll need to then take out the bulb the electricity is going to. If you miss and break the wrong bulb, there'll be a big power surge and kablam!
Well, that's not great. Whoa. Kablam. Okay. Shit.
Okay, pal. You're all set to bounce up to the next level.
Look at those turtle legs move.
It looks like you need to bomb those power nodes to get into the control room. Once that door is open, you'll be able to shut this engine down for good.
What a significantly easier room.
Take it all the way, buddy. Put the
Hell yeah. Oh god.
this engine is toast.
The exact right circumstance for that move.
One less engine for that creepy clawla thing to draw power from.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Now we got to take these turtle legs over to that direction and start the next one. But I'd say that went pretty well. Please have health. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, fuck. Almost a good jump. Hell yeah. Wait, no, get in there. Works for me. Oh, it's actually not up here. It's over there. Friend that guy up here there did not hear that. Not a very bright one.
That's one of the engines that needs to be disabled. I won't lie to you, Murray. This is going to be a tough job that requires both our skills.
My skills? Okay, Bentley, if you say so.
First, I'll need to hack the stations controlling access to the engine room. Then, Murray, you'll need to head inside and use your muscle to finish the job.
The Murray will be ready to go.
Give me one quick second. Just checking on something on the stream ends. Okay. All right. Can't believe we're almost to 2 hours on this stream. Man, this last stage is actually a bit lengthier, I guess. It doesn't really. No, I don't think it's lengthier. I think it's again just me taking my time on that. Whoa. On that. Oh wow. On that previous last bit. On the bottle. The final bottle collecting. Look at this, by the way. They've changed how this shit works. Now we get angles. This is fun. I like this. This is a good final gimmick. There we go. Perfect. So wait, so there's one... Oh, okay, there's only one option right now. That's fine. some health. Thank you. None for me. How do I get Bentley up there again? Because he can't climb ladders. What's the deal? Oh no. Does he literally just have to go the long way? Or not even the long way, but this way? Shit, maybe. Really good gimmick. Hello, there we go. Yeah, because like they hit so hard you can't even do it any other way. Alright. Oh. Oh, 1 second. Gotta put this on pause. And we're back. For the VOD's sake, in case someone wasn't looking down, fire. Everything's fine. Just yeah, they came in very suddenly, so I had to quickly stop. But we're good. They just had to check the units. They're already done. They're already gone. This feels a little constricting. Not a lot to really do in this spot other than just mash away. Oh, it's not. By the way, this isn't mashing. It's directional. It's using the D-pad. This is cool though. This is cool. Well, they're just going to keep coming. Okay, fair enough. It's just a matter of getting in then. Okay.
Make way for the Murray!
All right.
Hey, pal. Looks like you'll need to lift all those giant cylinders. Once they're locked in the up position, you'll be able to take them out from the top level.
I feel like I might be remembering. No, we're definitely sorry. I was about to say maybe this date is shorter than I thought, but actually no. I'm now remembering that the game has that one mega jump mission and we haven't done it yet. Yeah, we're definitely not done. I was like, is this the last segment? Because I've got all the, this will be the last engine, but no, actually, it's not. So, one thing about the Switch 2 announcement today is that they said that there will be a proper direct on, I think it's April 2nd, which is interesting because that's where they'll probably announce a bunch of shit, right? Wouldn't it be fucking wild, fucking hilarious if they announce at the Switch 2 reveal, or the Switch 2 software reveal, because I guess we got the Switch 2 reveal today, right? If they announced. Okay, picture this. Maybe it's not the first announcement in the show, right? Maybe it's the last. Maybe they think it's going to be the last. Maybe it's somewhere in the middle. But you're just watching. You're watching a Switch 2 showcase. You just saw the new Mario. You're like, wow, that. Or it's like, no, the Mario game would either be the very beginning or be the big stinger. They're gonna have a big one, right? They're gonna have the big one, the one you can't miss, you know. And you know what? Actually, no. For sake of argument, let's just say they lead with the Mario game. They put their foot down first. They lead with their big guns. Maybe they have something else afterwards. I don't know. Maybe they announce a new Zelda. I don't know how they would have possibly gotten a new Zelda ready, even remotely ready, by the time that the Switch 2's like software reveal is happening. But whatever. Let's just say for sake of argument that that's how they ended up. But they started on the new Mario. It's the beginning. They have something crazier at the end. So right after the new Mario, you're like, wow, that new Mario was great. That looked cool. I want to play that new Mario game. And then you just hear, oh, and you're like, oh, fuck off. And then you see Master Chief. And then you're like, is he in Smash? And he's like, no, they're all on Switch. They're going to be on the Switch too. Or whatever, you know? That would be hilarious. But you know what would be funnier? Because that'll probably happen. It'll probably be one of those things where it's like, yeah, and it's also coming to PlayStation. Nintendo got the announcement.
Over the shortwave radio. She's
that'd be hilarious.
Of the dire situation we all face if Klakla becomes immortal, and
I think that'd be really funny.
Join forces with
if that's how they play
so that we can destroy the robotic bird. The only catch is that she's unable to locate this blimp on her radar. To help her hone in on her position, we'll need to boost the strength of 4 local radio towers. Once Inspector Fox is in range, she'll take one of us on board to act as a tail gunner in a dogfight against Klakla. This is it. We don't have time for another plan. We're almost over Paris, and if that hate hypnosis light show goes off, well, you know the story.
I think it would be something to see that in like a big Nintendo show. That being said, there's apparently going to be a state of play next month. I read somewhere, like there's a rumor. I give it as much credit as any other rumor, which is a light amount, and then to not very much. Wait, what? Really? There's only one mission? Huh. Odd. Mega jump job. Oh, I see why.
Okay, Sly. We need to
Maybe they announce it there. Who knows?
Radio pulse so she can home in on the blip.
Would they shadow drop them?
Get on top of 4 very tall towers.
Would they shadow drop Master Chief Collection?
To jump up normally.
What's this all got to do with this thing you've got me wearing?
It's an experiment.
That's a fun question. Would they just be like, they're out? Or they'd be like, here's the pre-order date, or whatever.
So be careful.
All right. Sounds like fun.
Let's see. Oh, it's R2. Gotcha. Oh god. Oh god. That's fine. Hell yeah. Was I supposed to get the one over there? I was. Oh well, I guess we're gonna do this on the way back then. All right. Good. Interesting. So this job is basically giving you free license to get all the bottles late if you wanted. But also, it seems like this is the only job in this segment. You know what I mean? Like, it seems like you're pretty much straight to the end after this. To be fair, we're about to hit 2 hours, so it makes sense. Up, see the. Oh, okay. Damn. That's not what I wanted. Wait, can I get hang time if I do this? No? Unclear. Let's see. Huh. Oh, you can do it off there. Good. Excellent. What? Why? Why? For what reason? With what gain? You know what? Let me back up. Take me higher.
intercept course directly for us.
Bum, 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 bum. Of course, the jump jet's gone. Carmelita's gunner. I see. Are we done? I think this might be the last mission. I don't think there's a big operation title for this one, huh? Are you for real? Bro, are you for real? Are you for real? Actually, inconceivable.
Look, Sly, for once, let's cut the flirty chit-chat and get down to business. I need an experienced tail gunner. Jump in and grab the gun. We've got a bird to take down.
That's not flirty chit-chat?
Shoot the bird! I mean, what man doesn't want a woman to say, use my mounted gun? Mount my weapon, she says. I wouldn't say I'm doing great, I would say I'm doing adequate at best. I see. What a line for 2025.
Sly, we've got a serious problem here. Locula's looking mighty upset, and I think she's going to take it out.
Yeah, this is the last mission. We are in fact at the end.
I'm coming, guys. Hold on.
I wonder if the reason that the game played this, like the bump 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 sound for just a second there, was specifically because Carmelita's model was nearby and the game has her flagged as like enemy or something like that. Look at how cool this is, by the way. Look at this. This is rad. They even have like the air physics relatively well put together. I believe we're at the end. The end of its journey.
I'm not digging this. This is bad.
Ooh, there we go. Okay, good.
When's this bird gonna stop? Just make it stop. I can't take it anymore.
Such great physics for a final set piece. Ooh. Damn you. Damn you.
My life is literally flashing before my eyes. Literally.
Come back here, you!
You want a piece of me? Don't worry, there's plenty to go around.
You might have a new body, Mila, but you're still the low-down, backstabbing coward we've beaten time and time again.
It was like once or twice.
Any different?
Be brave while you can. I might not have the immortality, but I feel some power growing within me.
It's angry. It's angry. Actually, it's hangry, but that's besides the point. Hey there, girl. What's up? Yeah, sit still. Have fun with that. Stop hitting yourself with my cane. Stop hitting yourself with my cane. And that's what you tell that's what you tell the police, Slash. She just kept running into your cane. It's not your fault.
We did it.
Right on!
It's an emotional moment.
What a dark joke.
Insects die! My hate will smash you.
Watch out. That thing's still kicking.
Lagla mentioned something about a hate chip. It sounded like the source of her power.
If we remove it, she might stop attacking.
Then let's do a little open head surgery. I'll pry open that beak so that Bentley can go to town with his bombs.
Sounds decent to me. It's okay. Oh, really? If he charges into the lasers, he bounces back. That's funny. I had no idea. Ah, MASH! Yo, what's going on in there? Yo!
I hate you, Cooper Gang. I will find you in your sleep and I will destroy you. You will never know a moment's peace for the rest of your short, miserable lives. The Clockla will know revenge. I am revenge. I am the Alpha and
Okay.
the Omega.
Okay. Chill the hell out. Bodied. Just gonna do this from outside, if you don't mind. No, I said I'm gonna do it from outside, if you don't mind.
I still have my hate shit. You will not defeat me. Never.
The hate chip. Hey, Murray, would you mind grabbing that? You know, because you're big and strong, and you can tear it out very, very easily. Also, we're trying to break it, so delicate isn't what. No, you're gonna make the little guy do it. I'm trying to avoid catastrophe right now, Murray. Okay, fine. The hate chip. Who knew you could program that?
Out of here. She's about to explode. Ah! My glasses.
Huh? Bentley, I'll save you.
Sly's like, I will watch.
Pick me up. I can't walk.
Come on, Sly, let's get out of here.
I tried. I tried to save Bentley's legs, guys. Victory, but at what cost, says the trophy.
And there we were, at the end of the road. The Claw Gang had been defeated, and the clockwork parts lay scattered around in heaps. Yet, despite the explosion, they remained pristine. It was as if nothing could ever hurt them. Carmelita cursed herself for showing up too late to get a few shots in on Clockla. So she took it out on what was close at hand, the hate chip. And just like that, it was over. Without that core piece, that essential center of clockwork, there was nothing left. The parts aged before our eyes as if time had finally caught up with the ancient bird. How ironic that Carmelita, a police officer, would be the one to lift the curse from the Cooper family.
A cab,
The
though.
clockwork would never again rise to threaten me or my children. True to her nature, she informed us that we were all under arrest. but one look at my gang told me that we were in no shape for a fast getaway. So I offered to go peacefully in exchange for letting my friends walk. They'd taken some bruises through all of this, but I was surprised, shocked really, to see them leave their gear behind as they walked away. Their wounds were deeper than I'd imagined. Those guys were hurting. Carmelita's old police unit soon arrived. With me in custody, her name was cleared, and she even got a well-deserved promotion. It was the least I could do. The ride to HQ started with us sitting in silence, trying to read each other's thoughts. As the reality of my capture started to sink in, she began to relax, and we got to talking. We spoke freely about our previous adventures, comparing notes and even...
Dates happen in the strangest places sometimes.
And we started talking about, well, everything. Books, music, art. It was like we were on a first date. She even showed me the bottle she'd been saving for the special occasion of my arrest. My heart sank when she realized that our short flight across town had already taken 2 hours, a fact I'd kind of clued into after seeing the Eiffel Tower float by 17 times. She went forward to ask the pilot what was up, and it looked like my pals had left me a little going-away present before taking off. Floating away on the night breeze, I could faintly make out Carmelita's voice.
I'll find you, Cooper! I'll be seeing you soon, Ringtail.
Oh, what a great time. And in case you're wondering if this is one of those, like, status quo readjustment kinds of thing, hey, Nate Fox. Nate Fox has been with the company for a long time. If this is one of those status quo readjustment kind of things, and we're going to come back next time, and, you know, Bentley's going to be good as new, having had time off. No, Bentley's a cripple now. The next time you see that turtle, he's in a wheelchair. I'm not fucking around. He does not have legs on it. Consequences. That turtle is a fucking cripple now. Very sad. But they handle it really well. Sergeant Garfield Fox continues to search for Sly Cooper. His current whereabouts are still unknown. Dimitri went on to work as a dance instructor on a cruise ship. You know, good for him. Rajan now owns a series of rug outlets across North America. Shuhei Yoshida, he retired this week. That's crazy. The contestant went on to become the most successful real estate broker in the greater Milwaukee area. I love name out of a hat for the fun. Jean Bisson went on to work for the EPA and ended up frozen yet again on a rescue mission saving baby penguins. You know what? Fair enough. Oh. Okay, that's it. You've seen everything. You won. Go outside. Seriously. Get the fuck out. They say before unlocking a swath of new bonus features, by the way. Which we're not going to watch, because it's a lot of stuff, but I'll just kind of read the show, yeah. Like, there's all this old stuff, all the cutscenes, of course. But if I'm not mistaken, they've also unlocked... Oh, really? They didn't. Oh, interesting. Well, there are a bunch of things that... Oh, well, I got 100%, though, all things considered. I got 50% of the trophies, which is interesting. Not 100. It says 50%, even though it's like 19 out of 35, which is not how numbers work, but hey, PlayStation calculates based on my trophy rarity. There's a lot of stuff there that I didn't get, but yeah, I'm not going to do that. I don't require a whole other playthrough. Anyway, that was Sly 2 Band of Thieves. Next time I do... What? What was that? What was that? Whoa, wait, I forgot about what that was. Little thing telling me to press square. Okay, well maybe I'll try that again if I'm talking long enough, which I probably won't be. Okay, what is it? Ah, if you want to see the credits again, I don't, for the record. God damn it, this stick. Anyway, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that was Flight 2. Really, really fantastic game, incredibly creative. Very, very forward-thinking, lots of unique ideas. Don't really get a lot of games like this anymore. Sly 3 is also excellent, goes even bigger, even weirder. We'll get to that at some point. I'm going to say that there's probably going to be a much more substantial break between 2 and 3 than 1 and 2, which is fine. I like Sly 3 a lot, but I was definitely more jazzed to get to this one because getting them back at all was a big deal. But yeah, there'll be a much larger break between these ones, I imagine. We'll get to it at some point. I have other stuff to cover in the meantime. I was thinking we would do Mass Effect, but to be honest, it's already 4:12, which is really not that crazy, to be honest. But in addition to feeling like I have free license to get in addition to feeling like I have free license to do a better rival stream, since I now I have peace of mind after getting those sticks earlier to where I can pop in a DualSense Edge module without fear, since those other ones are on their way. So that I could get a much happier session with that in mind. Also, in addition to that, I kind of want to go make a little video for the channel. I don't know if you'd call it a channel update or not. I'll see what I figure out. It might require some editing. Kind of want it to be a little fancier than normal. Keep on the lookout for a regular style upload, I guess. Assuming I can make it work, I might just give up, depending on how tricky it is. I don't know. I have some ideas for it. I don't know if I can pull it off with my fingers. So we'll see. That being said, I do plan to start something else on the channel fairly soon, and we'll see how that goes. With that in mind, thank you anybody that stuck with me throughout Slide 2. Now that Slide 2 is done, Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix will start at some point in the near future as well. This is not the thing I was just hinting at. This other thing is probably going to be a hyper ongoing, in the sense that there's literally so much of it. I can kind of just think of it as a infinite well to draw from. That's actually funnier than I think about it, now that I think about it. But yeah, it's something I think we'll have a lot of content to go through, and be very, very, very excited, I think, for the long haul, to always have something to fall back on. But yeah, other than that, I'm pretty happy with how this one turned out. I think there's maybe a couple slower moments, but yeah, this was a great playthrough. I was happy to do this one. Happy to bring whatever comes next, and yeah, I'm gonna go see. I'm probably gonna relax for a bit. You should expect a rival stream later, but I'm gonna see if I can put something fancy together. It might take some time. Who knows if I'll succeed? Maybe I'll give up because I don't know what I'm doing. But I'll see if I can get something kind of fancy to make something work. If that does work out, look out for a special video on the channel. Probably won't be too long. Nothing super crazy like the 45-minute channel update before. Which, now that I think about it, I should probably make a playlist for those channel updates. But yeah, without further ado, that was Slide 2. And thank you anybody that showed up. Mass Effect will come back at some point. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe a different thing. Maybe Kingdom Hearts. Maybe the other thing. Really got to figure that out. Kind of depends on where I get with this or not. But yeah, that'll be that for now. Thank you very much, and goodbye for now.